Oh, this isn't a menu, we're just being plopped right in. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Exit 8. A Japanese liminal-style walking simulator, although it calls itself a walking simulator, but I'm actually not sure what this is. A whole bunch of you have been recommending this ever since it came out, and the store page is actually a little bit scary. All it says is, if you see anomalies, turn around. If you don't, do not turn around. Which sort of suggests to me, the way certain things are worded, it makes it seem like there's going to be a bit of a spot the difference style of gameplay. God, could you convey the use of CCTV in a creepier possible fashion? Well, I guess we just keep going then. I can't know what's different until I see what changes. Okay, and we can sprint, but that's a little bit nauseating. Keep left. Well, it's not like I have a choice. And as noted, these cameras are in fact everywhere. You again. So is there going to be something different about you? Alright, we're going to need to make a note of all this stuff. But I'm worried if it all comes down to like small details on posters, there's no way I'm going to notice. And it's now I'm actually wondering, were these doors here before? I'm going to follow you this time. So that's basically all this is going to be. It's going to be a matter of deciding if something is different, and if so, should I return? What are you doing just stopping here? Checking your phone? Yeah, you don't know it, buddy, but we are actually in this together. Or you're just my canary in the coal mine. I'm actually not sure which it is. You're not going to move from here, are you? Alright, well, you know what, YOLO. I don't know how this is going to present, like, if I fail something, do I go all the way back to the beginning? In fact, I'm now realizing, if it weren't for the store page, I'd have no idea what to do. Alright, let's go forward, keep left. I'm just trying to make a note of everything I can, because this is making me paranoid. No, maybe this is the same, and I just have to keep moving? I continue to keep left. I don't see anything different, unless it's going to be like something over here. Look at all these details. That's going to make this so hard. What kind of anomalies am I meant to be looking for? I mean, like, this almost feels like it's been moved a little bit farther back on the wall. Was there always a no smoking poster there? Oh, there's a guide there now. Don't overlook any anomalies. If you find anomalies, turn back immediately. If you don't find anomalies, do not turn back. To go out from exit 8. So this is exit 0, so we've got to make our way through 8 levels. There you are. This appears to be the same. But actually, the appearance of that thing is itself an anomaly, isn't it? I'm gonna follow you this time. I think we're gonna turn back and go this way and see what happens. I mean, I guess it is probably possible to brute force this, but where's the fun in that? So there you are. We go forward. And now it says 1. Okay, so there were no anomalies. Alright, but wait, but I've gone forward like a couple of times, haven't I? So now we're here. You're still the same. You seem to still be the same. Is that different? I can't tell. And if any of this text changes, like this Japanese text, I'm never gonna notice. I'm gonna say they're gonna start early. So let's go back. That still says concourse. Yeah, there was something different, because now we're at 2. And I have no idea if these things will change at all. You... See, is that an anomaly? You looked like you sort of skipped a little bit. You looked like you sort of skipped a little bit. That's an anomaly, that's an anomaly, that's an anomaly, that's an anomaly! Okay. I had gotten so invested in the gameplay that I did not realize what was happening. Oh, this is nuts. So here's the thing about this. This might seem kind of like almost bland at first, but I feel like it actually gets to something that's really scary about the backrooms, which is that it can happen to anybody at any time. That you can be glitched back there by simply doing some wrong move that you'd never be able to predict what it is or how it happens. And so stuff like this, I think, is actually playing on that particular side of the fear. That there's a way to end up there. We've already done it. And there's a way to go back. That said 0. I don't think we're going to be able to recover this, though. So there was an anomaly? But what could it have been? Like, anything to do with, like, these posters is going to be incredibly difficult to spot. Alright, so it was... forward? No, so it's different every time? Well, that's an anomaly. Those are all different now. So we're going to turn back. And that will take us to 1. Okay. I mean, I will say, this is a somewhat interesting use of the whole, like, loading things forward and behind you. Something that a lot of horror maps do these days, but yeah, that was not that way before. I'm talking about the tiles on the ground now. 2. Okay, so over time, it's all about trial and erroring our way out of the back rooms. There's you once more. The subtle things are going to be hard to get. Three. If it's different every time, that's going to make this real complicated. I believe this is right. See, this is a game about being paranoid that you missed something. 0. What could it have been? I don't understand that at all. It's got to be something to do with the posters. No smoking. 8 dental clinic. Is that something that might change? If it's like the times, am I supposed to remember all that? I'm gonna say nothing's wrong. I guess it wasn't. See, it wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the fact that I don't know if something's going to be wrong. There could be nothing at all. No smoking. It still says 8 dental clinic. So that's the default. Every once in a while I hear like a click. What do you want? 0. What was it? That looks to be the same. You look to be the same. Dog, still dog. All this, all this. Well, there's 2 vents there. I think I remember vents beyond that. We're gonna have to make a note of that as well. Also, that is a red light. Is it always a red light? 2 vents there. Yeah, that's an anomaly. See, that's the kind of thing that I can notice. But, like, everything else is so subtle. Like, I can't tell what's what. Vents in the right place. I'm trying to pay more attention to the right side as well. Was the no smoking thing always green? I don't know. Nope, 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 nope. That's different. There we are. Maybe I need to spend a little more time. Maybe I shouldn't just, like, run through. But if I don't know that something is different, I guess it counts as 0. I've got no idea what you want. Well, that door is open now. It simply returned me to the beginning. Alright, let's really look at this now. So those are on either side of this first door. So if they move along the wall, we know. The cigarette is green. Trying to also recognize the patterns of the, Yeah, well, that's an anomaly. It's a tempting anomaly, but it's gotta be an anomaly, right? There we go. I'm trying to, like, recognize, like, the patterns of the security cameras and where those are. This looks like it should be fine, although maybe we're starting just a little bit late on the posters. I'm not sure. Like, maybe those are moved up a bit. Okay, no, that was fine. I'm starting to obsess over every detail, including things it's impossible for me to measure. This is the farthest we've gotten. Okay, so, anomaly. Anomalous material detected, definitely. You're not gonna shining me today. 5. This feels wrong. Feels very wrong. But it seems like it's starting to be nice more and more. That door opened when we were pretty far along before. So, there we go, 6. So maybe we have to, like, wait to see if something happens at times. There's you. Been no change for a while. Howdy, partner. Maybe we should, like, observe things about you as well. Seven, okay. So the last few have been nothing. We need to believe in ourselves more. There's you again. Is that stain up there an anomaly? That looks a lot like a screaming face. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna risk it all and go back. 8, yep. Okay, trusting our instincts there. You're here. As careful as can be now. Watch the eyes. I'm so worried. 0! What was it? What? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Yeah, no, I see you down there. Oh, wait. Oh, we can hold right-click to sprint. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, I see you blending in with the tiles down there. 2. Sorry, that's kind of nauseating to look at, which is why I don't really like to do it. Alright, so things can come from above or below. I'm looking at, like, the dirt patterns in front of the door. Okay, you are not walking at the proper speed, so I am gonna walk at my proper speed away from you. Goodbye. There you are. This is just a game about being really, really agitated going through a hallway. I don't know if there's, like, differences about your model that change. Security camera in operation. Alright, if we were to comb over, like, everything, like, does it have to be something scary, or does it just have to be something different? You weren't smiling before, for one thing, so we do have to watch you as you go past. You can change. We don't have happy passengers on the Japanese subway system. You again. You're not smiling. So that's an order at least. You're very, very tall, though. Okay, so back this way. Yes. Hang on. It looks like the walls are moving. Or at least the pictures are moving on the walls. Have they always been doing that? I'm gonna go back and call that an anomaly. I'm gonna be really annoyed if that's just a visual bug. It is not just a visual bug. That was actually the correct move. Unless it just, like, inadvertently saved me. Alright. What say this place? You look normal. The walls are not moving, but I just saw like a little bit of tearing or something, like a little glitch. Will it happen again? I don't think so. I don't know what to trust anymore. Nah, I'd call that anomalous. I mean, you know, I don't work in HVAC or anything like that, but I don't think that's supposed to be doing that. Looks like somebody left their lunch up there for quite a while. 3. I've gotten a 7 once and like 6 twice. Maybe we should just hang around more often. I don't think it's been anything on the posters just yet. Are you normal? You are. Maybe it can be stuff up here. Maybe that can be a thing. Yep, nope, 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 yep, that's anomalous. Very dark, very dark, very dark, very dark, very dark, very dark. You know. Hey, bud, you want to come with? Oh, that's kind of creepy. The idea that, like, another passenger could end up part of this loop. Only he doesn't know it. I mean, presumably, this is a representation of somebody who just got off at their stop no problem. And yet their doppelganger is doomed to mindlessly torment me. Okay, there's you. I don't know if we've had an event repeat yet. Turn back, turn back, turn back. Okay, yes, I knew it. I knew it was going to pull something with that thing that I have to turn back to see. I knew it would do it eventually. Yep, there's you opening. We are going back. Goodbye, sir. I am perpetually stuck at 0 to 4. Yep, that's not right. There should be another door, so... Goodbye. I'm wondering if that little click that I occasionally hear actually means something. I'm pretty sure now, though, that it's not just going to be like a little random text edit. I think if I see a change, it's going to be something spooks. And so that's what I have to make a note of. So I'm just combing over every poster every time now. Yep, there's... Okay, so this is the first time we've seen that a poster does actually change. So we know that it can do it. We have to look over every one every time. Yep, you've changed. Yep, that's what I thought. The edge around the eyes was just a little bit different. Goodbye, sir. I'll give it credit, there's a lot of events that can happen. I'm just gonna assume anytime you glitch around the corner that that's not what I'm supposed to be seeing. Because you even go back and you walk and you stand there, so even if there's something different about you, we can always go and see. Well, except for the crazy walk speeds, maybe we wouldn't still be able to observe that unless you'll come back around. You're not always like that. A red dot on you. Back the other way. Yep, we were right on that count. I almost wish there were fewer events because then I could learn to spot them. As it stands, I just have to go over everything every time, and even then probably still miss stuff. Like, the one that's always gonna get me is, are the walls moving? Because you really have to get your face in there to tell. Well, that wasn't that way. I'm very grateful when it gives me something fairly obvious. 5... And sometimes I'll see, like, a shadow move across when I'm rounding the corner, and I wonder if that's a thing. Yep, that's wrong. Okay, upside down sign. We're getting very close. Okay, this is the last time we've been up to 7. I mean, of course it's the last time. I mean, it's the second time we've been up to 7. So what do we got here? This is getting... I'm going to be cutting a lot of this out because a lot of this is just like me staring really intently at tiles now. Anything different about the dogs? We've yet to see them pull anything with the dogs. Nothing about you. This one is like the bane of my existence right now because it's a Where's Waldo. But I don't see anything amiss. Eight. Okay, this is our first time reaching 8. We've got to do one more. Does this mean we're done? No, we still got one more left to do. Come on, dogs. Dogs, don't be evil. Or be evil. Be as obviously evil as you can be. Nothing different about that guy. Nothing different about these. Nothing different about you. Wall's not moving. No mysterious stains that I can't make heads or tails of. Door's not opening. That's the thing, is a lot of the time there's nothing different. Yes, okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Exit 8, daylight, freedom. The fact that this is what we were supposed to find and we caught a glimpse of it earlier, but it wasn't to be. I wonder what would have happened. The exit 8, go out from exit 8. Time to complete, 48 minutes. Oh my god. So as gameplay, did not enjoy it all. Very, very aggravating experience. But as a piece of horror media, I really appreciate what they're going for here, because I think more than any others, more than any of the like convoluted mazes or entity-filled labyrinths, this actually does get to the heart of why the backrooms are scary. It's, like I said before, it's the idea that it can happen to anyone at any time. You'll never even notice the transition, and I think it actually does a pretty good job at representing insanity. I could almost imagine this being like an anime or something, or actually, you know what? There's actually this one line in a Korean movie, and I'm not going to say what it is because it's like sort of a minor spoiler, but there's this moment where this person is trapped and panicked and like begging, but just sort of like settling into this imprisoned routine, and they don't know how they got there, they don't know why it's happening. And as they're just kind of sitting there taking in their situation, their narration comes in and says, "If I had known, it would be 15 years. And it's such a gut punch. I almost thought they would pull something like that at the end of this, that they would say it's been so much longer than what we experienced. Because you really drive yourself crazy doing this. I think you're supposed to be frustrated with it because it gets you to obsess over like the like distance between the floor tile gaps. Is that something I'm supposed to be measuring? You have to get really in deep, and most of the time it's something fairly obvious. But sometimes it's not. Just often enough to make you question everything. And so, do I enjoy it? Not really. Do I appreciate it? A heck of a lot. Thank you for using the underground passageway. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause you. There are 7 of anomalies that have not been found. We appreciate your understanding and cooperation. So I guess those are like different things that could have happened to us. I'm not going to spend too much longer on this, but I will have a look just to see if we can trigger anything. You're not rounding the corner. So I guess an anomaly maybe counts as found when we turn back when it presents itself? Back at 0, so I guess there was something. And you will start coming back again. Yes? So that's the thing, you actually become grateful for the overt scares. Actually, you know what? Like, I was anticipating something different because we had finished it. I bet him not showing up was the anomaly. But I wonder if now it'll only give us ones we haven't seen before. That would actually be really interesting. Like, it's just like, okay, you finished the game, congratulations, now let's just show you everything you might have missed. The door is ajar. That's creepy. Just a normal person standing in the shadows, smiling brightly. Is the fact that you're glancing in my direction and actually looking at me an anomaly? I'm going to assume that yes. Huh, wow, that's funny, it was. Alright, 4 left. Eye contact on the Japanese metro. The scariest sight. Oh, The pattern on here is different. In fact, it looks like there's a face pressed into the tiles. Alright, we're getting through it one by one. I wonder what happens if we beat it again during this time. Three anomalies left. Actually, I really appreciate just allowing us a quick and easy way to go back and see what we missed. Yeah, so that's one of those freebies that it gives you. Goodbye. And how many have we got left? Just 2. Yeah, these last 2 are actually proving extremely difficult to find. I'm guessing these are probably the ones that were killing me, like, every time. But what are they? Like, when there's nothing different with you, and I can't see anything different with these posters. It's never done anything with the Where's Waldo. What was it? It's imperceptible. If there's anything there, it's completely imperceptible. But I'll tell you what's not imperceptible. You got something on what might be considered a face, buddy. Oh, wait, we can actually move you. Haha, we can trap you in place, too. Oh my, what happened to you? Well, I guess that's one thing. Oh, will you behave any differently now that we've pushed you off course? I mean, I imagine you'll probably just settle in the same spot, right? Oh, you'll find your path again? Okay. Well, only one thing left to spot, and it's the thing that I've not been able to, even when I knew something was there. Alright, we've just had to move forward. It's extremely likely that they're gonna pull something now. Extremely likely, I think. So we need to examine you from every angle? Did your shoes change? Different haircut? I mean, it's a good suggestion, even if it's not the case. Did you see anything? Because I sure didn't. And, like, I could just start going back, but then I wouldn't know what it was. So here we are, back here. 0. Okay, there we go. Find all anomalies. I have no idea what I was supposed to be looking for. All anomalies found. Thank you for using our underground passageway. Whoop-dee-doo. Alright, so I've already given my closing thoughts, but it seems we're, no matter what, doomed to wander this endless corridor, unless we do the smart thing and finally close this application for good. Then again, maybe we can get this guy to carry us? Otherwise, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.